G'day guys, welcome to another journey to Tarawera. You saw last week that I ran with the Heysen guys at the northern end of the Heysen trail. So I'm running the rugged Flinders Ranges. This week they're doing the southern end, finishing off at Cape Jervis. And on Tuesday I caught up with them and had some interviews with them on how they were going.
Debbie was driving. I found myself and Duke of Debbie had very swollen overuse injuries on our ankles, which have definitely have to work pretty hard to get through those days.
So Dukey did a bit of a roll, did he?
Just another overuse. So
just overuse, okay.
Just a very swollen foot and tendons, and nerves being sort of squashed there, and and vice versa. And so those days have been our fight days that we've supposed to look for in the challenge. That's now we're saying we got through them. We're trying to decide, we've proven to ourselves that we can keep working through even though it's uncomfortable. So whether that's enough that we now can actually just savour the journey for one extra day, or whether we just punch it and sort of fall over the line. So that's our day's conversations today.
Well, we got 170k from here, I reckon.
170.
Yeah.
This is a Heysen 105 start.
Heysen 105 start, from here.
The time here.
So you've just had those rolls, which are not too nice, but it's going to be nice and cruisy for a bit.
Yeah, it's going to be nice to be on soft ground. I know from my injury that it doesn't work well with technical terrain, steep terrain. So I've had no conversations today, and we're going to team and really enjoy it and have a chat and go from there. So I guess you do want to finish it as a team, and if who knows? Well, exactly right. Maybe the electrical there, not too far away anyway.
Yes, that's Dan. Yep, coming up.
So mate, up here.
Cool.
In there.
How's your fueling been? Has it changed over the few days? Like, have you gone to more just only eat at aid stations, or?
I've eaten a little bit, but not heaps. My eating has been mixture. I've been trying to get some more real food, so sandwiches and
because you can't just eat lollies for 2 weeks.
No, definitely not. So been trying to mix it up a fair bit. Been trying to mix it up a fair bit, and
but do you eat much between the aid stations, or not really?
No, little bits and pieces. I've got calories in my water. The Tarawera. I'm just getting over sugary stuff. So I've been having a few snacks.
Then get the real food in, so you get back to feeling normal when you stop. And
because I'm not exerting myself as much, I don't need to be loading the calories.
I guess because you're not going fast, so you don't have to. It's not the same gut issues that you would normally have in running so much.
Exactly right.
So it's good.
It's nice to have that feeling. That's for sure. Sorry, it's good now. Alright. Nah, it's all good. Thanks, man.
So I was quite impressed with how long a days they put in. They could have easily had the option of stopping when it got dark every night. I know when David Turnbull set the record in 2017, he would do a marathon in the morning and then another marathon in the afternoon, and that would be sort of his day. And you would have seen a few weeks ago I did the World's End 100k, and that took me 12 hours, so 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. pretty much. And when the guys did that section, They finished in Burra after dark, so they've been out there for 14 hours already. And that would have been a good day. That's basically what David did when he ran his Heysen FKT. And but they kept going and did that long stretch from Burra to World's End to make it a really long night. And they did that quite often. They could have easily stopped. In Northern Summit, it was 9 o'clock. They kept going all the way through to Bridgewater. They did that all the way through. Just I guess the team dynamic kept them going. They were really able to just stick out there for hours and hours longer than what would have been still a great day of running. A lot of distance covered between.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are smashing it, doing really well. Yeah.
Oh, feels like a long time ago we were running together.
yeah. So I just caught up with Rue. He says that him and Juki have had some ankle issues. How about you? How about yourself? Not too bad? Or?
I've had a few niggles along the way, but I've been prioritising just some good recovery, foam rolling and stuff. So
Okay. Yep.
yeah, nothing serious.
Yep.
What do you feel like? I'll get tailwind in both. Yeah. So thank you. I'm gonna try some different shoes. I've got like a road pair. Yeah, so I'm overall really happy with how my body's responded, and I feel like I've had the right mindset for it as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's incredible. Some few really long days, especially that day 3 would have been.
Well, the longest day was actually last night.
Yeah, last night was. Yeah. Did you guys keep going till after 3? Is that?
Yeah, I came back at about 3:30.
Yeah.
Simon got back at about 3.
Yeah.
And then Rue was about 3:40.
Oof. Yeah.
And then we're up again at 5. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of work to.
Yeah, well, I guess it's kind of the final push, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah.
You can push a bit harder when you know that you're near closer to the end. So. Hey man.
Yeah.
Morning. Good. Yeah.
Nice and start now, just up here.
Yeah.
And then it's nice and cruisy.
So good.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, hopefully a bit of a reset at the with some food in you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thought about that.
Well, he's surviving on 2 hours sleep.
Yeah, could be that.
2 hours sleep in 28, something like that.
Yeah, maybe a 2-minute power nap just to regain some focus. I'll take this.
Yeah, because that's another equation, isn't it? You're not just doing how far you've been running and how long you've rested or how much you need to eat. It's also how much you need to sleep.
All good. Just going through one of those lulls.
In any event,
Yeah.
still infinitely better than you were 3, 4, 5, 6 days ago.
I was hurting then, whereas now I'm not hurting. So
Yeah.
this is just jelly legs.
Yeah. Yeah, Rue was saying you had an injury come up, that overuse injury.
Oh yeah, some swelling.
Yep.
That was very painful.
Yeah.
And just been slowly.
It's taken a little while to resolve, hasn't it?
It sure has.
Well, it is. Yeah. I was just also saying to Rue that it's quite common for people that are doing these 200-mile events. They end up with really swollen ankles just because of the fact they're standing up for so long.
That's right. Yeah.
So you get a bit of that plus a little tiny bit of impingement or whatever, and it's like, oof, it's going to affect you.
How far are you going today, Callum?
I reckon I'll do 2 stages today, and then I'll hand it over to Big.
So for a couple of days you were comfortably ahead of the guys, just rolling a bit quicker. Is that right on the flats? Or?
Yeah, I think day 4. I think
Yep.
it was.
Yep.
Yeah, I was feeling good and Well, for one, I did want a little bit more rest that night.
Yep.
So
It makes a difference, doesn't it, if you can get in half an hour earlier or
Definitely.
whatever. Yep.
I got in half an hour to an hour earlier than
Yep.
I was asleep before Simon got back. So
Yeah.
I think there's definitely a trade-off for a little bit of speed. Like I wasn't going stupid.
Yep.
It was only picked up the pace maybe 30 seconds a kilometre.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it also helped me feel a bit fresher, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, recruiting slightly different muscles, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
You kind of get stuck in a rut.
Yep.
You feel like you can't go any quicker.
And also a different energy system as well, if you slightly
that's
increase
right.
the heart rate a bit.
Yeah. It's nice to feel like you can finish one of the legs strong as well.
Yep. I was pretty sure you guys were going to stop at Barra instead of trying to make the extra leg to World's End when you got there at like 8 o'clock. Yeah.
That was a tough section of road there.
Yeah.
Just a long straight. I actually stacked it at that point as well. Stacked it, fell down. I was like, oh man.
Yep.
Raised my hand. Yeah, that was a good day. I was just
Yep.
over 100.
So an update on how my foot's going. It is feeling quite good between runs. Then I do a run on it, it flares up a bit. So quite happy with how it's progressing. Just need to be sensible with it when I run. So unfortunately still not fixed, but quite low pain levels in between runs.
There's the world's biggest donut over there.
I've got it. I'll walk with him and I'll.
It's like a dumbbell.
Tear a chunk off if you want some. There's no rules around how you do this.
So there was quite an entourage of crew following them over the 2-week attempt. They planned it in the school holidays so that it was a bit easier for people to attend. It wasn't just my financial advice business, Financial Tuner, providing cash sponsorship. They were very happy with the food sponsorship that was provided. They were able to have curry or pasta that was freshly prepared for them. You know, it wasn't just curry from a jar or camping food like noodles from a can or something. It was properly, freshly prepared food to get the best quality fuel in. If you're wanting to get the most out of your body, out of your training, you can't be surviving on takeaway food or pre-packaged meals. You really need to be getting a good mix of simple and complex carbohydrates, lots of colourful veggies, and so a combination of all these things put together meant they had a great performance that beat the previous record by more than a day.
Mark got it from somewhere. So much sugar. Whew. That's a big thing too.
Fuck, I get a 5 kilo donut.
Just to go.
Yeah, I just don't know weight.